My dad calls me names and yells at me when he is drunk. I had enough and exploded back, but my mom and sisters looked at me like I needed mental help. Where do I even start? I'm crying as I write this. I definitely need mental help because I'm emotionally unstable and end up in short-tempered outbursts if I feel like I'm being targeted. I don't like to be bothered. I like to be free and without people telling me what I should do. I used to be different. I used to be a total pushover. I gave in to people and things and was never angry and cried to myself to sleep. But at one point, I had enough. This was a few years back. I started becoming defensive of myself. It's like by exploding at someone or projecting my anger on the person getting angry at me / accusing me of things, I get to be peaceful or let things out. My dad, ever since I was little, didn't give me enough love. I always feel neglected in my family. I'm the oldest kid, so things are never in my favor because I'm the first to go through things. Studies, adolescence, instability in decision-making, little fights where I'm on the losing end always because I don't have anyone to support me, siblings taking advantage of that loophole when I'm not being favored, etc. I have no one on my side. I don't think I ever felt loved in my family. I was constantly restricted. I once got 9/10 on test paper, mock, and I was so afraid to bring it back home that I threw that test paper away and pretended like I got 10. It's just a single-digit difference, but I was overwhelmed. Yesterday, and even today morning, Dad keeps yelling at me and calling me names when he is drunk. My mom initially said he won't remember a thing he says when he wakes up, but no. He is acting like it. He does this every time. And the one time I yelled back because my heart couldn't take it, suddenly I'm the bad guy. It was bad. I started name-calling my own dad out of anger. But somehow I feel both better and like a reflection of him, which I hate. It's why he is always so angry at me. He says I'm worthless. He calls me names and says things I don't think my friends around my age have to listen to. He always talks about how he gave me food, shelter, and water to live and how I am doing nothing to give it all back to him. He talks about how I bring nothing to the table when I'm still just a student and studying. He talks about how much fees he paid for school and I'm still useless. He says I don't pay the rent for the apartment or the clothes / things he buys, so why am I even living with them? Both my parents have mentioned that they regret having me. Like, did I ever ask to be born? Did I ever? I don't want to be your child either. I'm so jealous. I see people with perfectly sound families and how they all get along despite the small disagreements. But I'm always the bad guy in these situations. My mom says I need mental help and that she wouldn't let me say anything bad about her husband. Then what about me? Who am I to her? She says that I'm very loud when angry and need to calm down. How else am I supposed to let this heat off my chest? You triggered me first and expect me to be calm? How? Even my sisters don't care. They never did. No one in this family is normal. No one is loving or caring. I hate this place so much. I don't even feel like studying or doing anything productive because of them. It's like I'm trapped in this place of instability. I have no one to show my good results to or share my success. My family will be happy about my results, not me. Who am I even studying for? Is there even a need for that? I could just die tomorrow and things will be peaceful. If I be productive, it's like I'm doing it for them and not myself. I hate how I think. The only thought that helps me counter this is I'll be free if I study. I can get a job, I can move out and don't need to see their faces. There is really no warmth in this place. Everything is so neglectful. I cared too much about people years back, but not anymore. I've become more apathetic to things. I hate how this place treats me and makes me feel. My family decided they won't be talking to me because I told them I like to be free. And it hurts so bad. Am I not human too? How long can I last without socializing? It's more peaceful when no one is bothering me, but that isn't the solution to what you guys are doing? Like, what am I even supposed to do at this point? It's so sad. I want to share this with a friend or anyone, but I don't have anyone I trust. It hurts so much.